Express the following as entire radicals. In order to convert from a mixed radical to an entire radical, write the portion that is outside the radical as a radical with the same index. To do this, we raise it to the power that corresponds to the index. As an example, for 4 times the cube root of 7, note here that the index is 3, so we're going to raise the 4 to the power of 3 and then put it inside of a cube root. This gives us the cube root of 4 cubed times the cube root of 7. We can then multiply the radicands, the numbers inside the radicals. We'll use the multiplication property for radicals. The nth root of a times the nth root of b is equal to the nth root of a times b. Make sure that we keep the index the same. Looking at our example, the cube root of 4 cubed is the cube root of 64. We multiply that by the cube root of 7. We can then multiply 64 times 7, giving us the cube root of 448. For question A, 2 times the square root of 7. Since our index here is 2, we're going to take the square root of 2 squared. This is going to be the square root of 4 times the square root of 7, giving us the square root of 28 as our final answer. For question B, once again, we have a square root, so we will take the square root of 7a squared, all squared, multiplied by the square root of 2a. Note that 7a squared, all squared, is equal to 49, a to the 4. Multiplying this by 2a, we end up with the square root of 98, a to the 5, as our final answer. For question C, here we have a cube root. So that 3 that is outside of the radical is going to be raised to the power 3, and then you'll take the cube root of that. The cube root of 3 cubed times the cube root of -2. Note here that 3 cubed is equal to 27. We then multiply 27 times -2, giving us the cube root of -54. For question D, we have a 4th root. That means that we're going to take the 4th root of 3t raised to the 4. We'll then multiply that by the 4th root of 5t. Note that 3t all raised to the 4 is equal to 81t to the 4. We then multiply 81t to the 4 times 5t. This gives a result of the 4th root of 405, t to the 5.